Voices Radio.
Voices Radio.
Voices
Radio.
Radio.
Well, hello London, hello Liverpool. You are listening to Voices Radio. I'm Snoodman Deejay, representing Melodic Distraction here for the next hour or so. We are doing an all-day takeover here on Voices Radio, live and direct from their gorgeous studio here in King's Cross. What an absolute pleasure it is to be here playing some music for you guys. Next hour or so is going to be slightly chaotic, 60 minutes of reggae music. Packed the tunes about half an hour before my train last night. So yeah, let's just see where we go. Next up, we've got some classic Augustus Pablo. Yeah, that was Point Blank by Augustus Pablo from, I think, one of his first albums, 1973. This is Augustus Pablo. If you're locked in, voicesradio.co.uk, I think is the website. Yeah, I'm getting the nod from our producer here. Head on over into the chat room, give us a little shout. You can also watch the madness unfold on the Mixcloud Live. If you want to see me do some out-of-time head bopping, head up over to there. We're going to head over for another dub heavyweight. This is a really nice number from King Tubby. Right, I promise I will play some tunes with some actual words in them. And what better way to do that with the mighty Iroy. This track's called Red, Gold and Green. If you've just tuned in, you're listening to Snoodman DJ here on Voices Radio. I'm here for the next 45 minutes or so as part of a Melodic Distraction all-day takeover on the lovely, lovely Voices based down here in King's Cross. Outs to Lapsley for a wonderful first hour. Loads of great stuff coming up throughout the day. We're broadcasting all the way through till 11 p.m. So yeah, let's get on with it. Let's chat more tunes.
Peace on earth and love to all mankind, as I would say. If you're not blind, this kind of peace you gotta find. So let's give thanks and praise to the Most High God of creation. For His mercy endureth forever, ever faithful, ever sure. Even when you're behind the door. So in a time appointed as we in the earth begun. For we come to break oppression so the black man could understand. He come to set the captives free, let them live in love and unity. Die. Brothers and sisters, you can really make it if you try. So once and all got to be pure and clean to run them on the red, gold and green. And brothers and sisters, you gotta live clean if you want to make the scene. For we were created by one maker, created by one hand. So whether you're black or white, each and every one is precious in your sight. So we got to love, kind of unity we got to unite. Brothers and sisters, that can't be wrong, it got to be right. So I would say, each and every day, you got to let some kind of love flow in your heart, and you will never part. So when the wicked come up and man to eat a man's flesh, they shall stumble and fall. Though the whole shall encamp against man, yet they got to flee. Man will be free like a bird in a tree one of these days. Cause I was sitting on so many ways. So man must live in unity and love. As long as I live with love, will be mine to give, for love is some kind of treasure. Allah have a high, Selassie high. King of kings and Lord of lords, conquering land of the tribe of Judea. Elect of God, the high and mighty, first black king of creation without conception. So kill, crumple, paralyze, and burn, or we count conception, as I would say. Man got to live on creation, and this is our nation. Got to make some kind of participation. You really feel this kind of vibration, you know. Jaja for I and I. Jaja, Jaja for I. Jaja, Jaja higher, high.
Take a set, who go minor, take a set. You sing this your one, and the wicked them a friend. Take a set, Ethiopia, take a set. You playing for Jah, then you playing the best. When I was down, yes, they called I found. But Jah up the bar and they started to cry. But no matter what they do, they can't stop I from get you, no way. Take a set, Papa Walkie, take a set. You drop this your one, and the boy them just a fret. Take a set, let's be idle, take a set. You living for Jah, then you don't have to fret. If you not try them, say you lazy boy. And when you try, they wanna keep you down. They wanna push you in the gutter. They would like to see you suffer, oh yes. us, so them know we are the best. Take a set, yes me I drink take a set. You charge me your subs and the wicked them afraid. Yes, some people try to keep me down, but everywhere they go they see I around. I'm not moving by my powers. Hey, I judge the spirit just a shower. Oh yes. So take a set, yes me I drink take a set. You're living for Jah, yes you're living the best. Take a set, book on mine take a set. You're singing for Jah, yes you're singing the best. Oh yes, just take a set. Oh no. Yes, me I can take a set. The wicked them afraid. The wicked them afraid. Yes, the wicked them afraid. The wicked them afraid. Take a set. Oh yes, yes, me I can take a set. Take a set, Papa Carlos, take a set, Sammy Dreadlock, take a set, run it off, take a set.
Yeah, outs to Anon 2558 in the chat room, listening in from Manchester. If you want to get involved in the chat room, it's Voices Radio KX, keep abbreviating that, getting crossed, .chatango.com. Oh, I think the webcam's just gone. It's all happening here in the Voices studio. This one, Sugar Minot, take a set on the wonderful Wacky's Licky.
Never get tired. No way. But I never get tired. We take a set.
Boy, yes, Kate.
We are the babies. Way down north, check them out the south. Ain't no boy can come run up them out. Take a set. Papa Waki, take a set. When they do keep take a set. Not sure. In the west, in the north, I'm not in the south. Anywhere them go, me say them can't get me out. Anywhere them go, them can't get me out. Take a set, not the roots, man, take a set. Hey, take a set, and not the roots, man, take a set. I mean it through one stone down our own. And not the two one stone down our own. And them a fling where we scissors and we fling where they come. They when the scissors and we fling where they come. And we left and go home. But right now, take a set, not the roots man, take a set, and not the roots man, take a set. I know we give up, yes we give up, clocks and really comfy, take a set, hey. Take a set up, Papa Waki, take a set. Bim. Take a set up, Papa Bunga, take a set. Aye. Take a set up, Ethiopia, take a set. Papa Doggy, Ima, take a set. Say Papa Doggy, Ima, take a set. And then the wicked and be fresh. They say the wicked and be fresh. Take a set. Oh, not the roots, man, take a set. Take a set. In the east and in the west. Them a people we are the best. In the east and in the west. Them a people say roots man are the best. Going round.
Yeah, one of my favourite Hugh Mundell tunes. This is 24 Hours a Day. If you're a reggae fan, you've probably heard of Hasib Iqbal, DJ on the station Worldwide FM, which sadly closed, but he's just launched his own kind of like solo radio show, and he's just done an episode dedicated to the life and times of Hugh Mundell, who like tragically died really young. Came out with some like really great albums, all before the age of like 21. And then was sadly murdered. A life cut short. It would have been really interesting to see what kind of music he would have made later in his life. This album is off the self-titled Hugh Mundell. Just great like Roots Radic productions mixed by the Scientist. Just one of those great green sleeve era records. Right, this next section won't work quite as well on radio because I'm just going to show something up to the Mixcloud Live video camera. If you can see that, it's a little 45 cover that says, Toby will want this, bootleg, originals £300. And that just kind of shows you why you should support your local record stores. Ooh, I'm not going to play that just yet. My local record store is Dig Vinyl, and they have been effortlessly supplying me with reggae records over the last 12 months. So I just want to give them a little shout out as well, because I think without them, my reggae record collection would be pretty rubbish. So outs to them, and just a little reminder to always support your local record stores. Yeah, just to clarify, I didn't get a £300 record. Like that would have been a bit outrageous. That this is a bootleg, so this is only worth about £7. But it's just nice to know that your local record stores are looking out for you. Go and have a chat over the counter. Like, there's nothing nicer than just chatting about tunes to someone who works in a record store. Trust me, I can't get enough of it.
That we'll be friends. what to do when I'm with you, girl. Then don't go, girl. As long as you be friends.
Yeah, big dub echo energy on that one. That is Al Moody, Think It Over. Coming up next, well, just to take us past the halfway point of the show, you're listening to Voices Radio. I'm Snoodman, DJ here, representing Melodic Distraction as part of our all-day takeover here on the lovely Voices. We're broadcasting live and direct from their gorgeous studio in King's Cross. This next tune is one of my favorite reggae tunes and just tunes in general. It's a proper hip shaker. If you're watching the Mixcloud, you'll see me bopping along to it. It's Leroy Smart, Happiness Is My Desire. I'm going to play the vocal and then I'm going to attempt to one drop it and flip it over and play the dub. I will probably mess it up, so apologies for any awkward radio silence and panicked looks on the Mixcloud video.
My name is Mr. Smart. Some of the girls all say I am a man with a great heart. For everywhere I go, I gotta put on my show to let you all know I am Mr. Smart. I am Mr. Smart. Happiness is my desire for you and you out there. May peace and love be your guide all through the years. So everywhere I go, I gotta put on my show to let you all know I am Mr. Smart. I am Mr. Smart. For you and you out there, may peace and love be your guide all through the years. So everywhere I go, I gotta put on my show to let you all know I am Mr. Smart. I am Mr. Smart.
I'm quite chuffed with that. That went a lot better than I was expecting.
Hey, people, my name is Mr. Smart. Some of the girls all say I am a man with a great heart.
yeah, serious heavyweight business from the dub master himself, King Tubby there. That tune is called, I actually can't remember now, let me just check the record, which I have with me. I do this all the time. Invasion, and that features very prominently in a excellent reggae documentary that I watched very recently. That's called Shallow Record, a reggae mystery. If you've seen Searching for Sugar Man, about the quest to find Rodriguez, it's very similar to that, but just with a reggae artist instead. And that's not to disparage the film either. It's excellent. It's well worth a watch. I nearly teared up at the end. It was that good. Extremely wholesome, amazing soundtrack, and I don't want to give up the plot away, but it's definitely worth checking out. Let's go back into the tunes. Got about 15 minutes here left of me, Snoodman DJ, here on Voices. Then I'm going to hand you over to Blissy E for some more laid back loveliness. So this record is one of those that never leaves my record bag. It is Lee Scratch Perry Megaton Dub Volume 2, I think. It's hard to know, I don't have the cover for it, so it means I have to look at it whilst it's doing the spinny round thing, which is quite hard. But just a great collection of Lee Scratch Perry dubs, one of my favourite dub producers and reggae artists, highly influential, and this is a great collection of tunes of his.
Walk on your dignity. I don't walk on your integrity. My little girl, come and show me some equity. I'm meditate on your learning. My little girl, come prepare for some earning. For you can't replace a cherry with a berry. Even little girl, if it is necessary, don't you walk on your integrity. My little girl, come and show me some equity. Show me your dignity. My little girl, don't you walk on your integrity. Stop running around with falling around the place. Where is your dignity? You're a disgrace. Don't you walk on your integrity. My little girl, come and show me your dignity. Meditate on your learning. My little girl, come prepare for some earning. For you can't replace a cherry with a berry. Even little girl, if it is necessary, don't you walk on your integrity. My little girl, come and show me your equity. Take out the natty force of full reasoning and stop chasing all that for the pleasure seasoning. Yeah. Some people get the kicks by playing tricks, but you don't know the language nor mathematics. Come and show me your equity. My little girl, come and show me your dignity. Don't walk on your integrity. My little girl, come and show me your equity. Meditate on your learning. Prepare for some earning. My little school girl, down to be a fool girl. School girl, down to be a fool girl. Come and show me some equity. My little girl.
This particular track is Schoolgirl Dub, last track on the... Ooh, I'm going to plump for A side. I got a 50-50 chance. Let's see if I was right. Fucked it. It was a B. Alright, final 10 minutes here on Voices, then Blissy's going to take the reins. going to follow this Lee Scratch Perry production with another of my favourite of his. Albeit a really nice saxophone cover. Yeah, Dean Fraser there with a gorgeous saxophone cover of Lee Scratch Perry and the Congo's iconic tune, Fisherman. Lovely tune that. That was recently reissued in the 90s, I think, by Blood and Fire, legendary reissue label that have done so much to help populate 1970s and 80s reggae music to a younger audience. We are nearly done here, final five. I may have time for one more tune after this one. This is a big number by Ennis McLeod, Sweet Sexy.
Sexy, you're sweet and so sexy. Sweet sexy, oh. They say that Deejay don't sing love song, but I'm singing this one. They say that Rastaman don't like soul music, but I love this one. They say that dreadlocks don't like fat girls, but I love every girl. just we gonna chuck it in a BMW. Me and Sue, we gonna rock and roll in the ghetto with roots and roots. And sexy, every woman is sexy, every woman is sweet, so sweet and sexy. And if you love it when you want it, say forward, forward. Love it when you want it, say forward, forward. Love it when you want it, say forward, forward. Them sexy, yeah. Sweet sexy, you sweet little thing, yeah. I'm gonna ride in my ride.
I've got to put the mic on. I really don't want to cut this one off too soon, but I want to squeeze in one more. With us being in London, got to play a legendary London figure of reggae. This tune is called Cockney Translation. It's by the legendary Smiley Culture. I've been Snoodman DJ. You're listening to Voices Radio. Keep it locked. Blissy E rolling through in about 3 or so minutes. Thank you ever so much for listening. If you're based in Liverpool, come down to Infine Star Sessions on Thursday. Free reggae party all night long at the Cas. Got some wicked selectors. I'll see you on the other side.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's I, Smiley Culture, with the mic in my hand. Me come to teach you right, not the wrong in the Cockney translation. Cockney is not a language, it is only a slang, and was originated, so in England. The first place it was used was over East London. It was respect for the different style pronunciation, but it wasn't really used by any and any man. This is strictly con man, also the villain, but truly full up of lyrics and education. Right, you know you all go get a little translation. Cockney have names like Terry Arthur and Del Boy. We have names like Winston, Lloyd and Leroy. We ball out yo, while Cockney say oi. What Cockney call a jacks, we call a blue boy. Say Cockney have mates while we have spar. Say Cockney live in a drum while we live in a yard. Say we get nyam while Cockney get captured. Say Cockney say gabna, we say big boat, yeah. In the Cockney translation, in the Cockney translation. Well, watch a man, the translation of Cockney to understand is easier. So long as you don't deaf and you listen me keenly, you should pick it up like a you to find some money. Go tell it to your friends, also your family. No matter if a English or a yardie, cause you never know when they might buck up a Cockney. Remember one them and them down easy. Them no fire slingshot and me say strictly double B. Them run protection racket and control of CID. Say Cockney fire shoot, we bust man. Say Cockney say tea leaf, we just say sticks man. You know them have wedge while we have corn. Say Cockney say big first my son, we just say guan. Say Cockney say grass, we say out farmer man. When them talk about iron, them really mean bottom man. Rupin and Chopperita, me say Cockney call Tom. Say Cockney say outbill, we say dirty Babylon. In the Cockney translation, in the Cockney translation. Well watch a man, slam bomber, jamana. Hear them fashion, smiley culture, origination. But first let me tell you more about the Cockney who live comfortably and of them yacht by the sea. And when it come to money, most of them have plenty. But when them spend it in the bookie, lose it all on the dogs or on the GGs, or paying off for them bribes to the Sweeney. So them not gonna do no time for no armed robbery or catching anything that fell off the back of a lorry. Slam bomber, jamana, hear them fashion, me stronger, me longer, me at the mic stanner. More time in a dance, me chat, pan a sound, but sometimes me shake out and leave me hometown. And that's when me travel at East London, where have to speak as a different man, so that the Cockney can understand. So black man and white man, hear them fashion. Cockney say scalp, we scatter. Cockney say rabbit, we chatter. We say bleach, Cockney knock hard. Cockney say terrific, we say waka. Cockney say blouts, we say guys. Cockney say alright, we say heights. We say pants, Cockney say stripes, sweet as a nut.